As soon as we got the package in the mail, we actually have been kind of in the market shopping around for different brand. Her former brand that she was wearing, I really didn't feel comfortable with. It constantly would shrink down. It would like kind of go into her shoulder pads, and it seemed to never stay in place. So I ordered several different brands of turtlenecks, and I said, you know what, we're just going to try them out. We're going to see what happens, and I'll return the ones I don't like. A couple of them she tried on and she was just like, no, mom, this, I don't like the way this feels on my neck. And so Titan came in and I was like, hey, I got another turtleneck guard for you. And she was kind of like, mom. And I was like, come on, just put it on for me. And she was like, oh, I actually really like this. It seemed to stay higher up on her neck more. It was contoured on the sides. She moved around in it and she was like, oh yeah. She's like, I really like this one, mom. And she was asking, she was like, why is it thicker in the wrist? And I was like, it's actually like a wrist protection. And she was like, oh, so I don't have to wear those other things that you got. And I was laughing and I was like, yeah, because when was the last time you actually wore those? She moved around in it and she just felt like it was really comfortable. And she actually, the chest portion of it was really soft. And she was like, she actually said, mom, it's like breathable. The Titan neck guard contour around the neck provides for more protection in that it's higher up on the side. So your major blood vessels run through the sides of your neck. And to have something that is fitted kind of more around the jawline and the ear provides higher protection of those major vessels, but also it doesn't seem to slide down. There's not a lot of movement there. Whereas the other neck guards seem to be a little bit lower. They're a little bit baggier. They don't fit as, like snugly. She's had other neck guards, like freestanding ones where they're not attached to a guard. She tried those and it was more like, mom, I feel like I have a dog collar on. They were just too thick. And she was like, I feel like I'm like going to choke myself. This is soft and pliable. She felt like she could move around in it. But the thickness definitely is noticeable, and the durability of it. It just feels like it's going to be something that's going to last a lot longer. When she wore it that first practice, I really paid attention to how it was staying in place. For me, that was a big thing, to actually see her get off the ice at the end of practice and it wasn't really like all shoved in or scrunched down. She always kind of gets annoyed with me because I would always be pulling it up, before she went on the ice, and she'd be like, Mom, leave me alone. But this seems to really hold up and really fit well. We had a choice when Avelyn was 5. I think it was just Bauer or CCM. We got what was at Pure Hockey, and that was what she had always worn. And I just thought, okay, this is a neck guard. It's got Kevlar, whatever it is. It's cut resistant. But in starting to research, when I was unhappy with the way her current Shock Doctor one was fitting, I'm like, wow, there's different levels of cut protection. And this Titan one seems to have the best that there is in the industry. We ordered a Warroad one, which she absolutely hated. When I started looking into it and researching myself and seeing that, wow, this not only fits her really well, but I feel really good about the level of protection. It's well above and beyond, and it's comfortable. I think a lot of kids on her team wear the ones that just Velcro on their neck and they're flying off on the ice. And a lot of parents just don't, it's not something that happens all the time, but it's an accident that can be deadly. A lot of the work I do at the Injury Prevention Center is on car seat safety. I'm just super passionate about things that can prevent injuries. And when things are done the right way or worn the right way, I think it can make a difference in life or death of an innocent child. If you want to be an adult and you don't want to wear your seatbelt, then that's your choice, I guess. But when it comes to protecting your child, I want to make sure that Avelyn has the best protection possible. And especially now when you think about too, some people like their skates super sharp. Some people, there's a wide range of skate sharpness as well. So the game has evolved and the game has definitely changed. And, I think it's something to be said. We've seen the injuries. They're all over the news. Um, it happens. And I don't think anyone should ever wait until it's, unfortunately too late. I think that if there's something out there like the Titan BattleGuard that can offer the highest level of protection, I want that for my child. For a little bit of time, she did wear like a separate wrist guard, but it wasn't comfortable for her. It got in the way of her gloves. It got in the way with her elbow pads. So she really wasn't a fan of it. And I don't think wore it more than a week. whereas the Titan is kind of built in. So it doesn't affect her other equipment. It protects really well right between her gloves and her elbow pads.